So, you guys are from Modesto, California. What's the scene like there?
I think I think Modesto scene's a good scene. I think there's a resurgence of metal bands. There's a resurgence of thrash metal bands. A resurgence of some really good bands with. That are club affiliated. I think is cool. You know, you have the death metal scene. You're wearing a couple patches as well. Right. You know, so I think that's cool. We're not affiliated like that. So, but we have a lot of friends that are in those bands. I think it's cool. So I think it's a good scene. It's grown a lot. That's for sure. You know, it used to be, you had your 5 or 6 bands, and those were the bands, and now it seems there's a lot of up and coming bands, which is good.
So it looks like you have it looks like you have 2 weeks with Head PE, and this is the second time touring with Head PE, correct?
Right. Actually, we got 3 weeks. We got 20 straight shows. That's our second time. The first time we went out with Head PE is with Mushroom Head. We did the head-to-head tour. We did 51 dates with them. We came off that tour, wrote our new album, took some time off, and then we got the opportunity just a couple weeks ago to jump on this tour, and we wanted to support the new album, so we took it kind of last minute. But yeah, we get to spend 3 weeks on the road with them. Should be a lot of fun.
So how does an unsigned band get on a tour like that with Mushroom Head and Head PE?
Well, we worked hard. The tour paid off a lot for us in dividends. It actually got us our hookup with the label that we are on now, and our management that we're with now had seen us on the tour, and we did the whole tour in a 15-passenger van. So I think we paid our dues. You know, we had done 8 or 9 U.S. tours previous to that on our own, but this was, this is a different beast. This is, 36 straight shows, no days off. Our only days off were drive days, so in a 15-passenger van. So that was definitely interesting. We worked hard, man. We busted our ass to get the tour, that's for sure.
It's Epochal Artist Records. Also on that label is the Lonely Kings, Brand New Machine. I believe one more. What are they all about?
Epochal Artist Records. We have Emphatic as well. It's an up and coming independent label. We recorded the album and shopped it to a number of different managers and a number of different labels, and this was a label that we thought was going to put time and effort behind the band. A band like us, we've been DIY for so long, we don't necessarily look for money. We look for promotion, and we look for someone that believes in our music, and they were really the first to step up to the plate and say, hey, let's do a deal that is good for you, and do a deal that's good for us, and we'll put money behind you to back the money that you as a band has put in. So it's paid off. They've done, it's crazy because it's the first time in our metal band's career that the label has actually done what they said they were going to do. We don't have to ask twice. There's a lot of stuff that we get, handed to us. They take care of us, which is a nice turnaround. We were on Stillborn Records, managed, owned by Jamie Josta for years, and Jamie's a great guy. He's just the hardest working guy in metal. He's always gone, so, turnaround and stuff like that was very hard, doing stuff. So it's nice to have a label that, we have management that, interacts with them on a daily basis. So it's good.
So your album's out. Looks like you did it in Riverside with Adam Ruppel.
Riverbank, which is by Modesto. We did Adam Ruppel. Adam is, if you're an old Systematic fan, Adam was one of the founding members of Systematic. They were Lars's band. They were on Lars's label for a number of years. And Adam Ruppel is not only an amazing engineer, he's a great producer. And we really went to Adam as a producer first and foremost, and he ended up engineering the album and did a fantastic job with it. He's got a great studio, and we spent a lot of time with Adam, and still to this day still work with him. We've got a radio edit of our song right now he's working on right now. So yeah, we have a really good, strong working relationship with him, so that's good.
She Needs Violence is your new music video. I looked at it today. It's got about 19,000 views on it. It's got a hot babe and some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, we Marissa Torneo is the hot chick in it. She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing actor. We shot a majority of the video in Los Angeles and 2 or 3 different locations, and then we finished the video up in near our hometown, little town called Escalon. It was an awesome time. It was the most. It was the biggest endeavor this band has ever done for a video. We spent quite a bit of time, with a thought process behind it. Zach Voitis and his brother produced and edited the video and did all the cinematography. 2 guys. It was pretty amazing. So it was the first time we showed up for a video shoot. All our videos have been shot by Zach Voitis, but he had a whole crew with him this time, and we had different locations and hot women, and so it was cool. It was a lot of fun. I love the video. People seem to really like it, so it's a good video.
Let's talk about the band's sponsors. Who are you guys endorsed by currently?
Cool. Number 1, we got Crush Drums and Percussion. They take care of me, which I love. Pisces Cymbals, they take care of me really well. Those guys are amazing. My artist reps and Crush Drums have become some of my best friends. So Crush Drums and Percussion, we have guitars, a Strictly 7 guitars. Are based out of Ohio. They just purely customized, hand-built guitars for our guitar players. We have 7 and 8 strings from them. Jim Lewis is an amazing luthier and guitar maker, and he's given us some of the finest, guitars. We have a number of different sponsors that I guess I could call them that we endorse. We have Dean Markley strings that we just recently we switched over to Dean Markley strings, and we couldn't be any happier with that. They're really taking care of us really well. We play through Nady Electronics. All of our wireless, we switched to in-ear. All of our wireless units are all Nady Electronics. So we've got a number of people that endorse us and have for a number of years, and so we're very happy with those. But those are the major, the major players, I guess you could say.
And from what I understand, you guys are big fans of stand-up comedy. Who is tickling your bone at the moment?
Man, that's a good question. Jeselnik is really good. He's really good for the road. He's really crude and rude. Tosh, obviously. I'm such a huge Richard Pryor fan. I don't think anybody gets better than Richard Pryor. I can listen to Richard Pryor every day. But a lot of the new comedians seem to have it. They seem to cross a lot of boundaries that I think is funny. I think Gilbert Gottfried's amazing. I love Brian Regan. I think he's the best guy in comedy. He's the cleanest guy in comedy. He still makes me laugh uncontrollably. So we listen to a lot of Comedy Central on the old XM radio. We're the most unmetal band of all time.
And finally, being that you're from the Central Valley, I would imagine you in your spare time you get a chance to go off and blow off some guns. Do you have a preference when it comes to firearms?
You're asking. You might know me too well. Yeah, we're big Second Amendment guys. I know I am. I have a lot of guns, so I don't know if I have a preference, man. I like a 45 caliber, that's for sure. I really like a 1911. I'm kind of old school in that sense that I like a piece of steel in my hand. But then again, I have some XDs, XD40, XD45s. I've got a couple of Sig Sauers, both 9, 40, and 45. Got Smith & Wesson 357s. Got a couple AR platforms. Love 223. I'm a big bow hunter, so I don't do a lot of hunting with rifles or guns, but I do love to target shoot and competition shoot. And all the guys in my band shoot. We go out and shoot a lot of sporting clays, shoot a lot of trap with the shotguns. So we shoot quite a bit.
And what's next after the Head PE tour?
We end this tour at the end of September, and then in the middle of October, we're slated for 3 weeks with someone, but that hasn't been signed yet. So we're supposed to go out for another 3 weeks in the middle of October, and we're supposed to be gone. We're going to be in direct support of a headlining act that we're going to be out during that time. So by the end of this week, we're crossing our fingers, the contract will be signed and the dates will be starting getting booked, and we'll be on that tour. So we had a kind of a down season. It was this year was really hard to tour. A lot of bands were in they're grouped together. They did large festival type touring, and record labels stuck with record labels, bands, and this year was a little tough. So hopefully we'll get out there with a major act, a headlining act, and we can follow up this tour with another strong tour.